India then levelled the series. So as we see the toss here, there's all to play for. I think Keith Arthurton won the toss and decided to put India into bat. And here is today's West Indies side. Simmons, William, Brian Lara, Arthurton, Hooper, Holder, Brown, Cummings, the wicketkeeper, Junior Murray, Walsh and Cuffey. And as the teams take the pitch here, let's have a look at the Indian side. Sachin Tendulkar, Prabhakar, Sidhu, Azharuddin, the captain, Sad. Well, as we pick up play, there's been a late start to the game, which means that it will only be over 44 overs. We'll have 4 bowlers bowling 9 overs each, and 1 will bowl 8 overs. Players are in.
So there are the first runs of the match. Cameron Cuffey after it, and takes a very bad tumble. The chase was desperate.
Yes, Jadeja loved the ball being pitched up to him on the middle and off. We've seen that, and it's a tough job out there with the holding so close to the boundary line. And though Brown got his fingertips to it, wasn't able to stop it.
That'll go all the way this time. No need for Cuffey to chase it. Tendulkar really punching that ball down the ground for 4.
He is punished, and of course he has the genius to find the gaps. Hit it perfectly straight with a straight bat. Not much of a follow through, but look at the power behind that shot.
Oh, beautifully placed and timed. Just pushed it forward. That's a lovely stroke by Jadeja.
It also goes to show how good this wicket is on. And Jadeja playing it on the up. Barrington down. By West Indian standards, not a tall man. The taller people, you're worried about getting onto the front foot because they might have that extra bounce. But although the ball is short of a leg, Jadeja is on the front very well.
Well, the runs are flowing. Flicked away off the leg, so 9 runs already in the over.
Well, the man in form, once again, a little lapse in the direction on the leg stump. And Tendulkar onto it in a flash.
And 7 overs gone, it's 30. Well, that's 4 runs.
I rather suspect that Jadeja is getting confidence from batting with Tendulkar in such good form as well. A lot of bottom hands in that shot, whipping it round.
Well, Cummins started with a bad ball, and that's 2 in a row. Indian batsmen are very strong on the onside. In the air for quite some time, but no fielder anywhere near to that. That's 4 more. 2 fours in a row.
One-day internationals, over 2,500 runs now. I thought his average might have been a little higher than that. 33.9. It's the average of a mere mortal, and Tendulkar possibly a little better than that. A big appeal and given out. Jadeja caught by Junior Murray off the bowling of Anderson Cummins. No motion to move, and the umpire gave it. Worth having another look at that.
Well, Cummings producing the ball that leaves the right hand. Excellent delivery. Very difficult to say from that shot if the ball did hit the bat. It looked pretty close, but very difficult to say from that shot. This should give you a better idea of what happened. Yes, I think you can definitely see there that there was an edge.
The fall of Jadeja has brought in Navjot Sidhu, as you can see. Just completed 3,000 runs and still an outstanding batting average. Lovely shot by Tendulkar. He really plays them so well when he's hitting them straight back past the bowler. Sign of a batsman in total command. And once again the ball is past the infield. 4 runs past cover.
Sidhu playing an excellent shot there. From that picture you could see that it wasn't a half volley. And again from that picture you can see that it's not a half volley, but he played beautifully through the line.
And once again not too far from Brian Lara there in the covers. Keith Atherton rather. Sidhu crashes that ball past point. He really loves to play the shot. And when he plays it, he clobbers the ball rather than caresses it.
Much width there by Phil Simmons.
One away from yet another half century. It's been a quite remarkable season for Tendulkar. He got a duck in. And now he's moved on to his 4th half century in his last 5 innings.
And by his standards, it's been a watchful innings. A slow innings because he has always scored at a run a ball. But over here, Ajay Jadeja got off to a better start than Sachin, and Sachin, with the cricketing brain that he has, decided to play second fiddle.
Nothing wrong with Sidhu. He's gone for the big one. And he's just running back for the second. Sully ran quickly enough to take advantage of that slight misfield. Won't help his cause if he wants a runner very much, Sunil. I tell you, if I was Courtney Walsh, I'd wonder how Sidhu took that second run as quickly as he did. Sully slashed at that one. He's going to get 4 runs. That started outside the off stump. And Barrington Brown's troubles have continued too. Sully turning back quickly enough. It's a good ball. Sully fired in at the right length. And that could be great news for him. He's just seen the ball go right through the field of a 4. A good ball. This pitch at the
He's got another victim there. Look at the way the ball's bouncing.
It's found the gap for 4. In fact, for 6. So that's 100 for Sidhu. His 5th Test century. And look at the delight. The very expressive person, and isn't he delighted?
And what a way to get your 100. Tremendous shot by Sidhu. 100 of 92 deliveries. And look at the way he's just picked it very well. He's not very mobile. He's got a pulled muscle, but he's timed it so well.
The scheduled close for the West Indies innings was 28 minutes past 1. And Courtney Walsh has picked up another amazing catch on the edge of the circle there at mid-wicket. For a minute it looked that the ball had passed him.
Yes, this is one of the few uncricketing shots that Azharuddin has played. And he's paid the penalty for it. He's played authentic cricketing shots and kept the scoreboard ticking for his team. But he paid the price for that aggregate.
Fresh from that amazing innings at Calcutta. Coming into bat with an excellent batting average, 41.5. Seems to be going up all the time. The reason is And Sidhu's getting runs from just about anywhere. It doesn't matter at all. He's got 4 more. Certainly not where he wanted that one to go. Kamli gets into...
It brings you down to earth very quickly. And Kamli, after that tremendous effort in the finals of the World Series, slashing that one straight to the fielder at backward point, Keith Atherton.
So end of the innings for Vinod Kamli. Just the 1 ball out. Manoj Prabhakar back in the Indian side, swapping places with Jadeja. So last ball coming up. And Sidhu in a lot of pain, as you can see, just tapping the ball for a single. So India end another excellent batting display. At the end of 44 overs, India 260 for 4. The West Indies, remember, have scored 261 from 43 overs.
From Williams. Ten overs bowled, 50 without loss.
Able to find the right line and length. And of course, Williams and Simmons pose different problems because of their height.
Well, very clear about what he wanted out of that shot. Williams quickly shortening the length, jumping onto the back foot very quickly indeed, and then pulling that ball around.
In form. He makes just an initial movement across the wicket, waits then for the ball to be delivered, and then moves either back or forward.
But down the wicket on that one. Don't think he quite timed the ball as well as he would have liked to. Went for 4, he charged down, long way down the wicket.
West Indians at the drinks interval rethought their strategy, and with Kumble bowling his first over so well, they have decided that they have to go after the bowling at the other end, and poor Venkatesh Prasad therefore is bearing the brunt of it.
Certainly a very good knock here by Stuart Williams. As you can see, they've only faced 55 balls so far.
That ball was certainly kept very, very low. The loud shout for a run out, and there's a third umpire being called into action by Professor Sharma. And look at the agony on Williams' face, making a desperate attempt to get there.
Late, Stuart Williams spawned late, and well, it's going to be very interesting to have a look at this. Well, he's out a long way.
Yes, he is, and I'm afraid that's bad news for Williams.
As we said before, that certainly wasn't a run. There was no run there. And Williams, unfortunately, has to go. That's the red light, which means out.
Well, he's having to ask his partner if that was out, and his partner has had to give him the bad news. I'm afraid that is the end of what, to my mind, has been a very good innings at the top of the order for the West Indies.
There's definitely no doubt about that. As a road in the field, the stumps are broken, and that bat is a full meter outside the crease. So Williams departs. West Indies now 87 for 1.
So Brian Lara is the new man in. Certainly he couldn't ask for a better wicket than this one to score runs and add to that already hugely impressive record. As we've never tired of telling you on this telecast, it's really up to him to get it all going for the West Indies.
And that's gone away for 4. Very difficult for the field out there to pick it up. We've seen it more than once during the course of the day. where a fielder on that boundary just has not moved because he hasn't seen the ball against the background.
I saw it happen quite a few times when the West Indies were fielding, and now it has happened again. Prasad, who is the man that had been placed out on that point boundary, just didn't quite see it.
Well, that's a mighty hit. That's gone way out of the ground. That is a poor hit by Phil Simmons. He really has put everything into it.
Yes, Tendulkar can't afford to blow slow deliveries and pitch them up as close to the batsman as that on this surface. But Simmons is on 49. Just one for that half century.
That's his 50. Well played, Phil Simmons. He's offering the second run. Lara suggested the second, but Simmons not coming for it. He has the strike. He's 50. 15th in one-day internationals. Been a very responsible innings by Phil Simmons. And now he's just giving himself the start here where he can help guide the West Indies even further on. They're 134 for 1.
Delicate little touch by Lara. Incredible that he got as much run on the ball as that, and it goes for 4. Vinod Kambli trying to drag it back. I think in the end he kicked it over the line himself.
Hey, that's 4. He's reduced that the only way the West Indies can win this match now is for Carl Hooper to hit a 6 and a 4, or for Manoj Prabhakar to risk being lynched by this crowd and deliver a no ball on the wide. That's it. India will win the game. Just the one ball left for this match. And there's no stroke in cricket yet decreed legal by the International Cricket Council that can earn a 7. Of course, there is the possibility. Here it is. He doesn't. India win the match and go into a 2-1 lead in the Pepsi series. But what an exciting game we have had. And in the end, that 1 over that the West Indies had deducted from their allotment of 44 because of the slowness of the over rate has virtually cost them the match.